Welcome everyone to part 3 of the Facebook ads campaign, and what I've done is I've decided for this case study and the last part I'm going to actually do a recording so I can get all of the information I want into this event, and that way I don't miss anything. And I'm going to describe what I've learned from this campaign, and I'm going to show you exactly what I would do next in order to make money from this campaign. So after the end of the day, after closing down and pausing this campaign, I've ended up with roughly over 450 leads or 460 leads with 3 conversions. The revenue here on the screen that you see is actually wrong. It should be more close to 95 times 3, which would be 285. So the revenue is actually 285 in US dollars, with a total spend of roughly, I'm going to show you here shortly. Let's just show you exactly what was learned from this campaign and what kind of data I now have where I can actually most likely move this into profitability. But this will be the last part of the series, so I'm going to show you everything right now. And let's start with just the CPV Labs statistics here. Actually, let me pull up Facebook first because that'll be a little more relevant first. So as you can see here, I've closed down the lifetime spend. So this just goes back to the lifetime of this account, but really the lifetime spend on this entire campaign is 623 Canadian dollars. Now, for those of you not familiar with the exchange for Canadian dollars, let's just do US to Canadian here. And let's see what that would work out to in US dollars. So today's rate, 623.59. Works out to about 465 US, okay? And like I said, my revenue was actually 285. So the total cost of the campaign so far was $180 out of my pocket. That is considered, money I lost, we'll say, but really in a sense I didn't lose anything, because over here you can see for 180 US dollars I got 487 emails, which is very easy to make $187 back, or $180 back on 487 emails from people who are highly targeted to the diet industry. So I'm not concerned about making back that 180. What I'm going to be doing though, however, moving forward, is ensuring that the paid traffic campaign is starting to earn money on the front end. And there's certainly enough data here that I can make those changes and confidently go back into this campaign. And the reason why I say that is because we can see here there's one ad set that has clearly outperformed all of the others, as well as there is a landing page here, front end page, which has also converted more than all of them. So by pausing all of these campaigns, I will actually save almost half of the cost and just focusing on this one here. As well as you can see here, after the opt-in, I'll still have to keep testing on the after opt-in, but clearly there's winners on the front end page as well as the ad set that is performing best. So let's get back into Facebook for a second, and I'm just going to go over quickly what I see here. So after analyzing the data, the ad set that is actually winning is this one right here. It's the USA Women 34 to 44 English. So what I'll be doing now is focusing on this ad set. I'm going to scale it up and move forward with this one. So as you can see, this one was actually profitable when we move forward, because I only would have spent $187 on this ad set itself, and I would have earned $285, like I said, dollars from the ad set itself. So I would have made $100 just on this ad set and would have received 400, well actually no, I would have received 170 leads on this ad set. So what I'll do is I'll pause the rest of these, I'll focus on this ad set, scale it, and then test one ad set at a time. That's just my strategy. I mean, there's obviously other ways to do this, but as you can see, I had to spend a lot of money here to find the combination that will actually work. And this is how campaigns work on Facebook or even any other traffic source you're going to run. You need to test everything, and then at the end of the day, start turning things off and focusing on the winners. So luckily in this scenario, I was able to find a clear winner. Sometimes it's a little more difficult when you look down here at the conversions and you'd see like 1 1 1 1, then it's kind of hard to tell which is the clear winner. But now let's just look at this. You can see I have 3 conversions on one page, and it's all from this one ad set here. Another bonus here now is I've also got the conversion pixel fired up, and it's warmed up. It's now able to tell me who these 3 people are, and it'll start to, I'm going to need some more conversions obviously so that the pixel can start telling me the best target to find people who will actually buy the supplement. But right now I do have a warmed up pixel for leads, and you can see I'm only spending about $1.11 a lead on this ad set here. So in the future, as I continue this campaign, like I said, I will focus on this leads campaign, but I'll also start to create a audience over here in the audiences, and I'll start to create a similar audience to those people who are converting as well. I can retarget and do all that kind of stuff in here with these people who have become leads but have not converted yet. So let's look at the pages here now. You've seen, actually let me show you the ads so I'm kind of not leaving anything out here. I'll show you the ad itself that was the clear winner. Just so you can see what I did. I'm going to click edit here. Just let this load up. So the ad itself was a video, and I can see now it's disapproved. I'll have to submit an appeal for this. I've been getting a lot of trouble with this Facebook account, actually, to be honest. That is a problem with the diet space, and this is an account that is not completely warmed to diet yet. So, but anyway, here's the ad itself, and so the reason why it was disapproved, and let me just explain that, is that they have said that the landing page is asking information about the user itself. So you can't ask a question or make an assumption about a user's personal attributes. And the reason why they say that I'm breaking the rules is because on my pre-sale page, or on the opt-in page, I had mentioned, are you trying to get healthy or something like that. I had said something like that in the question, and that is what the moderator here thinks is breaking the policy. So they're very tight. Like I said, you have to be careful with Facebook, and you have to work with them and try not to break their rules blatantly. But this is a very clearly it's an agreement, or I guess it's an opinion of one of the people that reviewed the ads, that I'm asking a question that is making an assumption about the personal attributes of the person that visited my web page. So this is why I need to appeal it or fix the page and fix the question that I asked. But I'm going to appeal it first before I fix the page, because this is very opinionated, and many times you can just get it approved again. So anyway, here's the ad. You can see it's a video ad. I ran it, and this is the one that's converting the best. And if you just look at the video itself, I'll just let you see it. It's a 3-minute video. I'm not going to play the whole video, but you can see it talks about low carbs and
many studies have shown low-carb lifestyles to result in more weight loss as compared to the standard low-fat diet plan.
So as you can see, it's a professional-looking video. It has the, we've already gone through this. It's got the branding and all that kind of stuff. So that is the winning ad, and I can just basically focus on this ad set right now, which again was focused on 34, I believe, 35 to 44 English women. Breaking it down even further, if I wanted to come in here and see the actual delivery, I can do that, and I can see where it's actually performing best. So I can do placement and device, and I believe we already found out that this was an Android winning campaign. It's just going to load up here, and it'll tell us basically where it's converting the most. There's a whole bunch of other information here you can see about the ad and the placements, and I would recommend you go through that and see, when you start running your campaigns, where you can optimize. But as you can see here, the results here, 125 of the leads came from Android. So again, I could just focus my ad sets on Android if I wanted. I do have some iPhone traffic here. You can see how much I spent on each placement. So you can see most of the spend was on Android. There was $38 here spent on the mobile app iPhone. So let's see if that got me. Oh, it got me. Hold on. $38 spent with 28 leads. So that's still pretty good. Just a little over $1 yeah, $1.36 per lead. So I would leave that as well. So you can see that this is good information that you can use later when you set up new ad sets to focus just on the placements and the devices that are working for you. What else can I say about this? Let's go and look at the pages so you can see the exact pages I used, and that way, again, I'm not leaving anything out for you to see. So ad set was correct. Let's just go in and see. Oh, hold on. Let me just go open those stats again. So when we open the stats, you can see here this page. Page 2 on the front page is clearly the winner. So let's see what that page looks like. Page 2, which was this page. And for some reason I have it paused. Oh, this is probably because I was trying to appeal, and I already went through that process with the ad moderator to change the page. So I left this page original. So this is the page that I was mentioning. Probably has the question, have you been struggling to get healthy? So this is the exact reason why this ad was disapproved, is because of this question. Have you been struggling to get healthy? This is me apparently breaking the rules by assuming these people are unhealthy. So this is what Facebook doesn't like, so I had to change that. But this was my best performing page, so I was hitting them where it mattered in terms of what I was saying to them, but Facebook didn't like it. And this is the challenges, again, that you have to deal with as an advertiser on Facebook or Google or any of these platforms that have specific rules in place. So what I had done is I had actually switched it, I believe, to this. One moment here. And I switched it to this new page here for a test. Let's see if I did do that. It's been a couple of days, or actually it's been a while. So yeah, here we go. I actually changed the headline, as you can see. So that's the only thing I changed, and I'm testing that now. Lose weight, get healthy, and have fun. So this is a different way of me saying, you know, get healthy. But I think the real key here is the get healthy part, not as much as the losing weight. So this is a test. Let's see how that page 4 has resulted, if there's any data on it yet, versus the original page. Page 4. So we don't have any conversions, but again, there's only 80 clicks. So you can see the subscriber rate dropped just by that headline. The LP clicks have also dropped the click-through rate. So that headline is not nearly as good as the original, which was, have you been struggling to get healthy? Oh, and you can see I've also changed the second headline here. So this one was crushing. This one was not crushing. But this one is more in line with what Facebook likes, and this one, Facebook, I'll have to appeal it, and hopefully they will change their mind. But we can't really rely on that. You need to really come up with something a little more clever on this question. That is the key. So in that sense, really, this campaign does have its challenges. Diet always has its challenges, but there's a lot of data here now that I've purchased for the reasonable price of, you know, $200 in what I've roughly $200 US. Gives me all of this data where I can start making analysis and good analytical decisions on where I'm going to run my ads and how I'm going to do it. So this, again, like I said, is a highly competitive niche, which is a great example for this type of campaign, because if you find a campaign in a different country where the cost is a lot less, I mean, I'm in a very extremely highly competitive niche here, which is diet in the USA. It's one of the most competitive niches online for advertising, and I was able to take a stab at making a very great campaign here with generating leads, white hat, not breaking too many rules, and most likely not going to lose a Facebook account doing it this way, obviously. Now, obviously, I'm also, on the borderline of breaking the rules with my headlines and stuff like that, which I need to fix. But in the grand scheme of things, if you're going to run Facebook ads, I think this is an example of how to do it properly. It's one way. Again, there's many ways to do this. I don't want to ramble on too much. I've given you the data. I've shown you the pages. I've shown you the ads. I've shown you the placements. Now it's time to take action and go out there and set up a campaign. Maybe find a different country, a different niche, cheaper click costs, but really you just set up a bunch of ad sets. Make sure you have a bunch of pages ready. Test a bunch of different ads and placements. Be prepared to lose a few $100s to buy this data, but make sure that your tracking is set up properly so that you can analyze the data, or else you are just basically wasting money. And you can see anybody that's not using a tracking platform and tracking is going to lose money. That is it, period. So I'm going to end the webinar right now, or this presentation, and what I'll do is I'll open the floor to any questions inside the Powerhouse Affiliate Forum. I guarantee you I will answer those questions, or somebody from Powerhouse Affiliate will answer those questions and continue the discussion on this type of campaign for Facebook advertising. Thank you for tuning in, and we will talk to you soon on the inside.